on the Gianna Volpe Report this morning, brought to you by Michael Evans, author of Real Matrix, by Maximus Health and Fitness at 130 East Main Street, Riverhead. Anyway, before we bring on Christopher Hurley.
We'll talk about how great that commercial is.
Oh, you like you really like that promo?
Yes, I do.
Oh, Murphy.
Love that voice.
You like that? Thurston Howell III was on Gilligan's Island.
Oh, that's who it's modeled after.
Sort of. I just
Sort
did
of,
as a snooty rich person from Quag.
Yeah.
Or Sagaponack.
It's always the Sagaponack one that gets me.
You like the Sagaponack one. I remember when Sagaponack was potato fields until we found it and discovered it and settled it over.
The way your face looks when you do it, it's just...
Well, you can't move your jaw.
Sagaponack.
Sagaponack.
I love it.
Meanwhile, for those of you who don't know...
Oh, I got a text message saying...
Gianna was in L.A. last week on the beach and stuff. I'm amazed how tan you really are.
I'm not
I mean, this kid is golden brown. This is like a French fry.
You are so
to perfection.
Dramatic.
I can't believe it. I couldn't believe that.
No, I got a little bit of sun.
She's got a tan. It's like it's the middle of August with Gianna this morning.
I was on the beach maybe once this summer.
Yeah, all right, okay.
So I needed to...
The middle of August is what she looks like.
Yeah, right. Anyway, I got a text message from Paul Gomez saying that he was really enjoying the show.
Who is Paul Gomez?
He is Rob Europe's stepfather.
Oh, I thought it was Renita Gomez Adams or something.
No, he's hilarious.
Oh, I know. I got a charge of him. I liked it when John Astin played him. I also liked it when Raul Julia played him.
I love the Addams Family.
So do I. Written by Charles Addams, by the way.
I feel like closer to them than most
a lot of us do.
Reality TV families, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or even...
Well, Tango's Leave It to Beaver, she could see out in the hall.
Yeah.
Had himself photoshopped into that.
I thought it was Lucille Ball.
No, that's Barbara Billingsley.
Barbara Billingsley.
But meanwhile, let's bring on your guest, Christopher Hurley.
Yes.
Christopher, good morning, how are you?
Good morning.
Have you seen Gianna since she got back from L.A.?
Yes, I have.
Did she not look like a beautiful golden brown French fry?
With ketchup on top.
Well, not with the ketchup, but, you know.
No, but she looked great.
Didn't she look good? That tan and all? I mean, I can't believe
it. Were you there when they delivered my luggage?
It's like she spent the whole darn week on the beach.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm amazed.
I did. Did you know, all right, I was there for a week, and I was so burnt out, like emotionally and physically, just
she was drained
and exhausted.
Oh, it was terrible.
That I tried to go out one day to go to like a market on Abbot Kinney. I parked, I got out, and then I was just like, I can't do this. And I went back to the beach, and I was like, I need to just sit here and not think. I cannot think.
Didn't you miss your flight in the morning?
I missed my flight on the way there. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That was
stressful.
It was incredibly stressful. I don't even want... The airport is my least favorite place on the planet Earth, and I had to wait there for an extra 6 hours because I missed my flight.
Yeah, traveling's never fun.
No,
I used to do it for business a lot, but thankfully I don't do it so much anymore. But whatever, it's all good.
Well, let's not go that far.
No. I'm trying to be nice.
I mean, it's just a little early in the morning for everything to be all good.
Well, yeah. You start the day on a positive note.
Oh, that's what I've been doing wrong all these years.
There you go.
So,
damn.
Mr. Hurley, this whole winter, it's called something cool, like Fight the Fever or something?
This is actually the third, if you want to go the long title, it's the third annual Fight Cabin Fever concert series. This is the third year we're doing it.
Which I love. As for somebody who does suffer from seasonal affective disorder, events like this, things that get you out of your home after the sun goes down, right after the sun comes up during the winter.
Right.
Being active at night, not going to sleep, so important.
Unfortunately, we lost the battle last weekend. We got wiped out by the storm both days, Saturday and Sunday.
Wow.
So they closed down for the weekend.
And by the way, do you know where she was last weekend while we were getting snowed on?
I know. Don't rub it in.
And she's sitting there on the
All
beach.
morning.
I tried Chris. I tried getting her on the air like several times.
Well, yeah.
Like, tell me what you're doing, how it is out there. No, Gianna.
Oh, come on.
No, Gianna. And then she's putting up these pictures, these selfies.
But we talked.
Her baking like,
I was
baking like an apple pie
I was on the air
on the
with you.
beach. Yeah.
Rubbing it in, letting us all know what a great time she's having while we're in 2 feet of snow.
Right.
Thanks very much.
I came back. I came back to the melted. I didn't even have to deal with it.
Yeah.
There was like, when I came, I was like, there's gonna be snow on the ground. It's gonna be depressing. and then I got home, and just the littlest bit of snow, I would just be like, but it really is. It's like melted.
Yeah, it didn't last long.
Because thank goodness for Sprinter.
And if we get
Thank goodness for global warming.
Touch wood. I'll be very happy. I don't like the snow so much.
So tell us about this this music series that you're doing. And where were you doing it again?
Raphael.
At Raphael
Vineyards.
Vineyards.
Right in Peconic on the main road in Peconic. Beautiful location. I don't know if you've ever been. It's gorgeous.
It really is.
Venue. It's got
It is.
stories inside. It's beautiful inside, which creates a problem for musicians playing there. That doesn't take much to make the place boomy and loud. And
Right.
I was a valet there once, and
Yeah?
it is gorgeous. Yes, they for a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
The thing, my non sequiturs. I was a valet there once.
I like the idea of doing a flash mob.
It's so beautiful. Like, I'd get married there.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have done any flashing over the weekend in New York. On the other hand, she might have been doing that over in California. You
And
never know.
the acoustics are good in that room,
Well,
right?
they are, but the thing is, a lot of musicians go in there, they're not familiar with the room.
Mhm.
They approached me a couple of years ago saying, look, they were talking about doing an open mic, which a lot of places out here do, and ask if they know I've had involvement in some of them locally here. And we convinced them that, a friend of mine and myself convinced them they should do something a little different. We call it an invitation mic, where you have a featured artist.
Oh, yeah.
It's up to them. They can do the whole show if they want, or they can bring up their friends, but only people that they know and invite up, because sometimes that can be a disaster if you're at an open mic and some guy from a bar somewhere.
Some Chris Hurley walks up and starts playing harmonica with you.
Yeah, I do that, but they know me, so it's okay. But
No, I know.
I'm not some inebriated guest that's doesn't really know how to sing, getting up.
Does that happen?
Oh, sure, yeah. So basically, the invitation mic is the implied hook that you have there, just to keep people away from it if they're not either somebody you don't know, or you don't know whether or not they're talented or whatever.
Right.
You don't want to have. They didn't want bad music, so we do it that way. We have an hour of the featured act, and then after that, it's up to them to decide whether they want to invite people.
It's the safe sex of open mic.
Yeah. It's open mic with a Jimmy hat. I'm sorry.
That's what it is.
I don't think I want to know anymore.
It's just a metaphor.
No, just a joke. But this weekend, it's I'll be playing there on Saturday with two of my friends, the Tranya Trio, Nick Kersner and Donna Butler, and then on Sunday it's Chuck Colombo and friends.
I love all of these people.
Yeah, if you just
these
go
are
to
all artists that I approve of.
You'll and click on events. You can see the whole schedule of who's playing there. It's every weekend, all the way through March, basically, and then further.
And then we're gonna start our project of trying to find. We made a whole list of all the places on the East End that would be good for comedy.
Comedy. I want to get some comedy going out here.
I would like that too.
You did a great job the other night.
I'm gonna do it again next week.
Good.
I'm going to talk about Bruce the entire time to get him back for today.
Oh man! No, you did a great job. Was that the first time?
The first time. That was my first performance.
Great timing and just delivery was all.
Thank you.
Which is 99% of what you got to do.
Thank you. I credit Bruce Tria.
Oh well.
What did I do? How am I responsible for this?
You're the mentor, Bruce.
Yeah, you're my mentor.
Oh.
because we've been doing
Sorry.
radio together.
So this is
for the
my
past
fault.
year. This is your fault. You did this.
I knew I'd get blamed. This is
You
I could get
opened
this at
it.
home. I got to come here to get blamed for something.
Hey, can I mention one other thing? That
By all means.
I haven't published it yet, but I've already got the domain name, and I'm working on developing the just very simple calendar website, nofogigsschedule.com. And what it is a website that people can go to and see what's going on the North Fork at any and all the venues that are out there, the wineries, restaurants, farms, places that have any kind of
You should do
live.
that. You should do that. Have like also on the user end where you can click people and see where the artist
Exactly.
schedule.
Well, that's what it's going to be. It's
Back-
right now it's pretty simple. It's just my calendar being published to the website.
Right.
And I'm going to get everyone's schedule, and that way people who don't get the information either through Facebook or through an email message can go to the website and say, well, who's here? Who's playing at Raphael this weekend? Or
That
who's
is
playing
so
at-
great.
You know, so it's nofogigsschedule.com. I haven't, as I said, haven't published it yet, but I will pretty soon, and then we'll have all the gigs of all the venues.
And when in the weekend is this? What are the exact,
It's 1 to 4 at Raphael, Saturdays and Sundays.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So if you need something to do on a Sunday or Saturday or Sunday afternoon, you go over to Raphael Vineyards.
And the food there, they provide food. They have a nice menu. It's really good.
Yeah, they don't mess around there.
I like nice menus. The ugly ones don't really do it for me.
Yeah, they're prettier.
They're
menus are
prettier
nice,
and
you know.
stuff.
No, it's the food's excellent there. They used to allow you to. They didn't have food there, but now they don't allow you to bring anything in. You have to.
Right. Oh yeah,
well,
yeah.
you know.
That
it's worth it.
happens.
I guess that would kind of detract from the goal of the whole thing for them.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, trying to advertise their food.
Well, yeah, and
But it's a beautiful place.
It really is.
And I mean, aside from last weekend, as I understand.
Oh,
As I understand
Oh yeah, because
it.
last weekend we were digging ourselves out from underneath a ton of snow, right,
Yeah,
Chris?
you're lying on the
And
beach.
she's lying on the
But
beach in a
other-
two-piece,
other-
getting a tan.
Other
Like her
than
biggest,
that,
what her biggest
listen,
worry last week
it-
was, do I have enough suntan oil?
No, it was. I kept having to crawl
so
into the homeless holes
I had to
on the beach because it was
yeah.
windy from El Nino.
I had to crawl up to the waves breaking so they could splash on me a little bit.
You're disgusting. For a second,
I had to crawl
I had to run
all along
in
the
slow
shoreline.
motion
I can't stand you.
into the homeless hole, so I can hide from the winds of El Nino.
The homeless hole?
They have these with the people because no one has a job there apparently because it's Tuesday afternoon and everyone's on the
No, those
beach.
people have 3 jobs. They just can't afford to live in California.
Exactly.
No, you just.
So
you
you
see
go-
twice of
so
a
you
house
say-
out there?
So you say, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to the beach. You go down to the beach. You dig a hole in the sand and you take a nap in it. That's what people do down there. That's why it's so great to be homeless in California.
Sure.
Well, just.
That was in Sylvester Stallone's autobiography book, talking about how he started out in California. I was unemployed, but at least I had a tan.
But that's kind of like John Rambo. He's just like Drifter.
we just totally killed this interview. You know
I
that.
loved this show.
Chris,
I don't care.
I hope you enjoyed being on because I don't think we.
yeah.
I had a great. Come
I mean,
on,
we did
North Fork
stand up
gig-
for the last 20 minutes.
And we
Or in our case,
I
sit
tried to-
down.
and we broke news.
Jokes
North
going
Fork gig
on the
schedule.
mic when I do the shows too. It makes the show go.
Yeah.
I love comedy. We got to get the comedy going, Gianna.
Oh, we're doing it. It's happening.
yeah.
You and me. And NorthForkGigSchedule.com, or that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
We broke
no
news.
No faux gig schedule.
Oh, NoFo. Why not just NoFo Gig?
That might have been taken. I don't know. And when I registered the name, I tried to. All right, fine. I screwed up. It should have been no faux.
Thank you.
I
Thank
want
you for
people to type a lot. That's why.
Thank you very much
Thanks.
for your consideration, Chris. Listen,
Hurley. Come back.
I hate to slam the lid on this
No,
because it's been
but-
so much fun, but we
we'll
have to
have you
do this.
back.
You have to come back on.
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Thurston Howell just bought the website. Oh crap!
Oh no, you can't have that
Oh,
one.
my man. All right,
We own that now.
Someone has to buy my new yacht, and it might as well be you.
Well, if I get Sunday off this week I asked for Saturday, Sunday off because it's my grandfather's 90th
Well, watch it,
birthday.
because if you ask for too many days off, they'll give them all to you.
No, I asked for. Well, it's my grandfather's 90th birthday.
They call it
I
unemployment.
need to go to New Jersey, and I also need to get my dog because I'm getting my Bukowski back. And if I do get Sunday off, I will come to fight the cabin fever concert
Very
series.
good. We need all the help. We need all the soldiers we can get.
All right, later, Hurley.
All right, guys.